I'm Jennifer with the Home Gurus of Keller Williams Realty, and if you've not subscribed to our channel, now's your opportunity to go ahead and subscribe. Keep up with the current market information, see what's going on. You need to get those notifications, so click the button now. Okay, most people don't move to Olive Branch by accident. What they do is they start their search and they look up things like best suburbs near Memphis. Olive Branch pops up over and over again, and then they stop right there. But based on your lifestyle, people don't really understand about Olive Branch until they live in it and see how it breathes, and by that time it might be too late. So this is your opportunity to watch this video and figure out, is Olive Branch the right place for me? Okay, today I'm going to break down 3 reasons Olive Branch may not be for you. Reason number 1, the traffic and the daily movement. Okay, let's talk about something that people really underestimate, and that's traffic. So if you're coming from Memphis or another area and you're thinking Olive Branch can't be that bad, I need you to think again, because the traffic in Olive Branch could be something very different. Okay, I know I said it could be different, but here's what I mean by that. Olive Branch has seen massive growth over the past several years, but not just in the road infrastructure, it's expanded in its pace. If you've ever been down Goodman Road between Davison and Highway 78, in the afternoon, the morning, the weekends, you're going to be in a real surprise because you've underestimated how busy that area is. Okay, and here's what makes matters worse. A lot of the residents of Olive Branch don't actually work in Olive Branch. They work at the airport, they work at the hospitals, they work downtown, they work in Carterville. So you are adding commuter traffic, school traffic, retail traffic, all in the middle of Olive Branch, and it can be massive. Things to consider if you value running quick errands, or you're looking for a low stress driving or flexibility during the day. When I used the word massive earlier, it could be a massive traffic jam, it could be a massive vast space of openness, so patterns change on a regular basis. School times help impact that, and weekend afternoons sometimes can be very overwhelming. I tell my clients all the time that it's really important when you're looking at lifestyle, because remember, I've said several times in our videos, lifestyle is the most important reason people buy houses. I think they'll say, well, I'll just ride on the weekends and see. I don't think that the weekends are the only metric that you need to use when judging the traffic patterns in Olive Branch. You actually need to ride during the week, during the evenings, afternoons, weekends, anytime, several times, to get a feel of how this traffic may affect you. Reason number 2, Olive Branch is a steady market, not a fast appreciating market. Okay, this second reason is all about expectations. Olive Branch is not an expensive market, and it's not a cheap market. It kind of sits in the middle. And what I mean by that is you may find the same square footage in Olive Branch compared to as in Olive Branch that you might find in Hernando, or some areas in Lewisburg, or some areas in Southaven, and that same house may be a little higher in those areas, and in some other areas in our county it may be a little lower than Olive Branch. So Olive Branch housing sits in the middle. Now, what does that mean? Are there houses available for the $300, $400, $500 price range? Yes, there are. But if you are looking for a house that's going to appreciate quickly, Olive Branch is not for you. Olive Branch has already grown up. Most of the city's built, most of the neighborhoods are established, most of the shopping and the schools are already in place. So you're less likely to buy a house in Olive Branch and see a huge spike in value in a short amount of time. You know, that kind of growth usually happens in areas that are still expanding and not areas that are already built out like Olive Branch. So really, Jennifer, what does that mean in real life? It means this, that in order to purchase an Olive Branch, or when purchasing an Olive Branch, you're going to see steady appreciation and not so much sporadic appreciation. Hey, did you know 89% of you who are watching do not actually subscribe to our channel? So you're going to miss out on opportunities that come up. So stop right now, click subscribe, and do me a big favor. Share this video, comment below. I need to know why you wouldn't live in Olive Branch. Reason number 3, Olive Branch is very predictable and a very structured suburban lifestyle. This third reason surprises many because Olive Branch is very structured and very predictable. You're gonna find in Olive Branch subdivisions, schools, retail centers, and chain restaurants. And while that works great for some families, it's not for everyone. All right, so if you're someone who's wanting a walkable downtown, or even if you're looking for historic areas, or you're looking for public transportation, Olive Branch is not going to be that for you because of its suburban lifestyle. It's very typical. Growing up, though, it was completely opposite. Like, that's where we went for the new growth and the new fun things. You could always expect something new in Olive Branch. But it has developed throughout the years to become very stable. So if you're looking for that fun, exciting downtown or historic areas, Olive Branch is not for you. Okay, now don't get me wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Olive Branch. I mean, it's clean, it's organized, and it's safe, and it has a lot of predictability. There are still landmarks in Olive Branch that were there when I was a teenager growing up in the area. I see this often when buyers who thought Olive Branch was their top choice spend a little bit of time in other areas, maybe Hernando, Carville, and they realize they want a little more memorable character in the towns. So let's put a bow on that. Meaning, there's nothing wrong with Olive Branch. It's a great place. There is a lot that Olive Branch offers. A little bit more uniqueness, not so much in the area. Very predictable. Okay, 3 reasons Olive Branch may not be for you. Just wrap that up. What I need to know right now, though, is there something that I missed out? Is there something that you would think reasons for or against moving to Olive Branch? Put that comment below. Subscribe to our channel and like this video. So if you're looking to buy a house for a long-term investment, meaning you're going to purchase and you're going to stay there, live a few years, plant some roots, and then eventually sell, Olive Branch could be a good place for you. But if you're one of those who's looking to purchase, roll the dice that there's going to be a new development or a big shopping center coming in and your house value is going to jump up real quickly, you sell and take that equity, Olive Branch may not be the place for you. Hey, I'm Jennifer, with the Home Gurus. Buying and selling in the Memphis metro and North Mississippi area is our expertise. You need help, we've got the answers. So comment below if you want us to reach out to you, email us or call us, and let us help you start that journey.